Hello everyone, this is Kyle, and over this week I've been using the iPhone iPhone 14 Pro Max, and unlike a lot of folks, I didn't really posted any other initial thoughts with regards on this phone. And I figured out that there were probably a lot of commentary video with regards to the surface level options, and if I toss mine, I won't really carry enough weight that I would want it to. Also, it takes time to deliver the iPhone 14 Pro Max here in Australia. I have to wait for like a week just to have it be delivered here. In-order ko siya nung around October, and then what I've done is I'm actually thinking if I'm going to purchase an iPhone 14 Pro or iPhone 14 Pro Max, but I think it would be better to purchase the Pro Max. I'm thinking if I'm going to do purple or silver or gold na lang siguro. Diba? Kasi pag gold, ayan ang ganda, diba? And of course, I want to have more space on my phone, kaya 256 gigabytes. Most of all, I really wait until,
Hello po everyone! At hindi po tayo ready ngayon. Pero may dumating. What is this?
Tingnan po natin yan. So, we have another camera.
Tingnan natin. Ano kaya laman na ito?
Kuya Kyle.
And this is your none other than... Uy!
iPhone 14.
Ano to? Uy! Wow! Ganda po sa laki. Look at that. I-open na po natin. Boss, ikaw nga magano ng isang dito. So lang, hindi yung marunong eh. Ano mag-open yan?
Di pa ganun mo lang, yun.
Yun Yo!
Yun lang eh.
Yan! Hindi ako nagbukas niyan si boss nagbukas yan. Itignan natin. Uy! Boss ginto! Gold na gold. At meron din po siyang charger, everyone. So that's a USB to lightning charger. SIM injector tool. Sticker. And that's all of it.
I've been using the phone long enough to give you information and opinion about it. So fast forward now, I've been using the iPhone 14 Pro Max quite heavy, mostly for everyday tasks like any other person would, like texting, social media. I've been using the camera quite a bit. Excuse me, I'm calling with someone. Alright, talk to you later. I recently used it on my vlog with regards having my first contact lens, which also gave me a bit of interesting perspective on this phone, specifically sa ganda ng design ng quality ng camera niya. Just look at this cinematic view, right? So with that said, let's just start with the design of the phone, and I'll just give you some thoughts surrounding the usage, performance, and all the different aspects of the phone. So una sa design, just like most things of the Apple, specifically iPhones, the design of this construction of the phone is, I say, enchanted. Having a gloss camera bumps, stainless steel sides, and the matte gold, it really looks like a gold bar. Well, it's pricier than a gold bar, diba? Even more or less. But of course, that I've gone with gold kasi syempre, it's not just my second investment, and it is also something to remind me na ingatan mo yan. Please don't be careless on this time. And so I did purchase the case, screen protector, camera lens cover, and any other stuff, and it does pair nicely and smooth and hands. So this is a Tecton case, and this case actually has a MagSafe compatibility where you can just have your phone be charged through MagSafe, and this case also have another case that provides extra protection whenever you are in any other place that is dirty, That extra case has a clip on it where you can just put it anywhere, maybe on your clothes, and maybe on your belt, or so on. The reason why I wanted to have this case is because of the lens cover. Not just it would protect the lens, but also it would protect the dust, any foreign object coming on the camera, as well as protects with direct sunlight kapag lumalabas ka ng bahay. Naman dito sa Australia, it's getting summer and mas mainit. It would take like 50 degrees yata daily, so kailangan nating maligo araw-araw. This case also protects a 20 feet impact, and it has extra cover from the charger and the section over here. Diba? Lakas maka-dust proof yan. Not to mention the edge. Wala siyang edge. and that really gives me a smooth impact whenever I'm holding the phone. The phone is designed for a bigger hand, just like me. That is just quite enough to feel na nandiyan na siya sa tabi mo kahit wala kang pakialam. Anyway, the reason why I've purchased the bigger phone, it gives me a bigger display, and since I'm not using the iPad, it would be beneficial for me to use it with a bigger display. Now with the dynamic hot dog, the biggest change of the design-wise is the display. Now before we go to the hot dog, dynamic island, I do have to say na the display is fantastic, especially when multitasking with the timer, voiceover, screen recording, and more. With promotion of a 120 Hz display is so much. But I think the biggest thing here is the brightness. Going up to the direct sun is not a hassle anymore to see your screen. The color were just great for you to watch some video, and it makes you feel that you are in it.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Well, beyond that, with always on display, just don't use it. It will make no difference whether your phone is on or off because it's just too bright, and it will consume more battery too. Well, as for the software and general performance of the phone, you got the A16 chip. This has been outstanding as what you expect with any other phone. Compared to my previous iPhone 6s, I think it really needs time to update since ito ay how many years? More than 10 years, di ba? Di pa yata ako pinapanganak, meron na ito eh. So for me, why don't you just buy the most expensive one, the latest and the greatest, and just have it be used for a long time? Maybe 5 years or 10 years bago masira before you purchase another one again. If you're doing anything using the phone for the app, call, texting, maybe talking with someone, you're not gonna know the difference of the performance. Well, aside from the camera quality, well, the camera drastically changed from previous iPhone 13 Pro Max with in terms of image quality, and it has 48 megapixel.
Ikaw na.
Ganda na, ang ganda nga ng ibang look na ako, tito.
Guys, phone.
No, I look good.
He said he looked good.
So if you're looking for a difference with the iPhone 14 Pro Max and iPhone 13 Pro Max, you will see that it's quite unnoticeable. Now with the battery. The battery is big enough to support or to carry your day-to-day task. Well, it has 4,000 something each, which is very good, since I'd also used the Oppo A9, and it still on even at night. So I've been using this over a day, and as I go back home, morning, 30% pa rin siya. Overall, I am very, very happy with this phone. I mentioned that I came from iPhone 6, diba? So this is a big update for me. From the battery, from the camera, from the image, from the dynamic hot dog. And it hasn't really disappointed me. Well, there were some areas that could be improved, in my opinion, like the always on display, as I mentioned. And having a charging port from Lightning to Type-C is actually very good since I've been using MacBook Pro, and any of my device has been using Type-C. But the display itself, the camera is always a win for me. Probably makes no sense if you're upgrading coming from the iPhone 13 Pro Max. But if you're coming from any other older phone, just like what I have, an iPhone 6, I think it's time to change. You'll notice the difference. Overall, I'm looking forward on what else this phone can bring into me. Something that since I started my vlog, probably I'll be using this primarily to shoot, transition, and all those stuff. And we will see. Now, I'd love to know what everyone else thinks with the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Do you have one? Will you buy one? Let me know how you feel about it in the comments down below, along with the questions that you might have. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, just don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next upload. Good night. Excuse me, I'm calling with someone. Alright, talk to you later.